Hello and welcome to Jewellery Rescue. If you're new here, I'm Kat and I'm a girl on a mission to rescue and recycle the world's unwanted jewellery. Today we've got a lovely thrift haul. I've got some gorgeous pieces to show you. I can't wait to get into it. So if you are new here, please do check out the channel, hit that subscribe, hit the like if you're enjoying the video as well. And do also comment down below and tell me what was your favourite piece. I love to read your comments as well. So these things have come from the car boot sales and the charity shops. We are at the end of car boot sale season. I'm hoping that there will be one or two left before we close down for the winter, and I will keep sharing what I've found. So as I say, this is a mix of things. As ever, there are some pieces that I've bought for myself, so let me show you my favourite personal purchase of the last couple of weeks. This one I bought in a Whatnot show. Incredibly, nobody else bid on it. It's Native American, obviously turquoise and sterling silver. It's been beautifully stamped and oxidized. I haven't cleaned it up because I love to keep the original, well, the developed patina on vintage Native American pieces. Marked sterling, there's no maker's name on it sadly, but it is absolutely gorgeous and it just fits me perfectly, so I'm thrilled with that. That's a real bucket list find. Then I couldn't believe it because I came across another Native American piece at the car boot sale. You might have seen this one in my shorts. It was very dirty. It actually had dirt sort of encrusted on the top of it, so I gave it a really good clean. It was missing a bit of its enamel here and I've just Sharpie penned that in, so I don't think that you can see now where that was missing. I've given it a lovely polish up on the front, kept a little bit of its patina on there just to keep it looking vintage, and then I've moved it over to this liquid silver chain, which was a car boot sale purchase of years ago. I didn't even know that it was Native American. It had lots of broken strands. It was really quite thick. You can see where I've cut one there. I paid 50p for it. It's obviously sterling silver, and I just cut the strands that were broken and kept the liquid silver pieces in case I need them for a repair later on down the line. I paid £4 for that from one of the dealers. Isn't it just beautiful? And I don't know if you've seen my favourite Native American earrings, but they have bears on, so that's a perfect match. Another one that I'm not sure if I actually showed you a few weeks ago in a thrift haul. I think it may have stayed in my jewellery box. This really unusual ring. I bought a whole bag of rings for £2 or £3 and I think they were nearly all silver. This one has what looks like two ladies. I'm wondering if it might be the Gemini symbol. I couldn't find anything like it online, so if you have any insight, let me know. This green here I thought was glass, but it is testing as a gemstone on the Presidium. Again, I don't know what that is. I would love it if you could tell me. It looks like it's probably a low-grade silver because it's got that sort of slightly golden tone to it. Oh, I just love it. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And then I'll show you the haul of brooches in a moment, but I was allowed access to the box of brooches in the back of a charity shop a couple of weeks ago. It was like a dream come true. And I bought this one for just £1. It's quite common. There are quite a lot online. It's obviously Noah's Ark, and I've seen it in pewter and in silver and silver plate. This might be pewter. It's very heavy, certainly. I just thought it was gorgeous and I think it will be really nice on my winter coat. So for at least this winter, I think I will be wearing that one. So next for my brass bangles collection is this really unusually shaped piece. That was £1.95 in a cancer research store. And that will be a nice texture to add to my stack of brass bangles, which I like to wear in the summer. We'll probably come across other bits that I bought for myself, but I think that might be it. Oh no, one more thing. So earlier this year I found my first piece of Taxco, and then recently found another piece of Taxco, and then a couple of weeks ago I found this one, which is also Taxco. Hilariously, it's in a Tiffany box, so we shall definitely keep that in case I ever find Tiffany. But look at this beauty. Isn't that unusual? So Mexican, sterling silver, made in Taxco, which is a place in Mexico, if you haven't come across it, that are renowned for their amazing sterling silver jewellery. It's marked Taxco Mexico in there, and I absolutely love it. I think that was £8. Yes, what a bargain. Okay, so then I went to pick up some charity shop bags from a local town or a village where I often buy charity bags. I've got loads of them to open, so there'll be lots of unbaggings coming up. But I went to pick up those and I just ended up buying half the shop. They just restocked their jewellery. And the woman couldn't believe it. I was basically saying, I'll have that, I'll have that, I'll have that, I'll have that, including that Tatsko ring. So this was quite funny because I actually sold this necklace a few weeks ago. I bought it on a chain in a different charity shop in a different town. And I remember saying at the time that it looked like the style of a shop called Westwood Rocks. And this one is in a Westwood Rocks box. Isn't that beautiful? Turquoise and freshwater pearls. It's on an enhancer type clip, so you can just clip that over a chain or beads or whatever you want to. It's on a piece of turquoise leather thong at the moment. Isn't that pretty? I don't know if Westwood Rocks was just a local shop here or if it was a chain. £3.50, goodness me, bargain, bargain. They also had Monet. So this looks like more modern Monet. I possibly overpaid for these. I'm not sure if I will get my money back on them, but I was getting a bit overexcited in the shop. They've got mother of pearl on them. They're really pretty drops. And they're new on the card and in the box. So I had to have those. So they'll go in a what not show. Then we have beautiful sterling silver Tree of Life. Those are always popular, and it's on a nice silver snake chain. That one is good to go. That will go into a whatnot show as well. Don't forget, if you haven't checked out my whatnot shows, you can see them all in the live section of the channel. And if you want to watch them live, they're every Tuesday at 8 o'clock, and you can scan the QR code in my live and come over and you'll get some free credit to spend as well. Or you can check out the link in my description below. This one is another new in box one, Olivia and Jackson, which is a brand that they sell in TK Maxx. Cubic zirconia and sterling silver with a gold vermeil. Just pretty unusual studs. Again, possibly overpaid for those, but we shall see. Then look at these absolute stunners. Just look at them. Aren't they incredible? They're quite Art Deco style, and what does it say on there? 925. Let me get the loop on that and we'll see if we can read the marking. It says UDO, Udo. Now that is a familiar name to me, but I don't know it. So let me know if you've got any insights into that. I haven't checked these yet. They look like garnets and is that green as stone, or is it enamel? Let me have a look. I think that's either enamel or glass in there in the green, but these look like garnets, and obviously marker seats on the drops. Aren't they so pretty? I just did a quick Google search and Udo seems to be an Indonesian brand, but I can't find a website. So do let me know if you've got any insight into that. Now, these ones were not even in the cabinet. These were black. They were in a little bag and I paid £1 for them because I thought that they might be silver with a gold plate, and it turns out, thank you very much to the people who commented on my short, it turns out that they are Black Hills Gold from South Dakota. These leaves, there are 4 on each, are solid gold, rose and yellow gold on sterling silver. They are absolutely stunning. They did require quite a bit of cleaning up and restoration work, so you can have a look at my shorts if you want to see the process on those. Those are absolutely stunning as well. This was such a good trip. I was so excited. These ones were £1.50, no, £1 in another charity shop, and they looked like silver. Let's get them out and have a look. There is a 925 on the back, but I can't make out the other mark on there. It would be amazing if it said DIA for diamond. probably says CZ. I'm just turning on the Presidium so we can check those once it's warmed up. But they are definitely worth more than £1, so that is lovely. These ones, I actually had the matching bracelet to this and I think I sold it. Little rosebuds set in resin and on sterling silver. They need a really good clean up, but very sweet. They were out of the cabinet. Now these ones were £2.50 and they were in a bag as well. I couldn't really see through, and I took a punt that they were pearls and possibly gold. Look at those backs there. Let's take one off. Oh yeah, they're in a lovely setting. I don't think that they're a real pearl because I can see a little bit of coating coming off, but those backs I'm pretty sure are gold. Let me just check. They say 417 on them, which is not a marking I've seen before, so I'm going to look that one up. 417 is 10 carat gold, which is not a British norm. We usually use 9 carat gold. I can see there's another mark there on the post as well. So it's MV, M for mother, V, and then 10K. Interesting that it's got 10K on the post and 417 on the back. Anybody know MV? Let me know. Got 3 pairs of them. So, I mean, it is a tiny little scrap of gold, but gold is gold. So that's exciting. Oh, this one I think will probably make it into my personal silver stack. These are horse nails, or are they called horse tacks? They've got a little horse head, I think, on the end of each one. Yes, it is a little horse's head. Let me see if you see that there. Sorry, my phone had a complete wobbly there and it's taken me ages to get it back up and running again. Hopefully we'll be okay now. So as I was saying, this has a marking inside which says Argente, which I believe means silver. So that's a lovely little find. Then a stretchy enamel. Just thought that was really unusual. It'll be nice in the spring. Some Murano wedding cake beads, which have been mixed with more modern beads on a bracelet. Picked up quite a few bracelets from the same shop. This really pretty gemstone one, and that's on a gold tone findings. And then this gorgeous lapis one, it's not silver, it's silver tone. It's actually very light, but I believe that is real lapis lazuli in there. And then this beautiful red tiger's eye. Isn't that lovely? It's on a stretchy. I think I'm going to have to restring it before I sell it. But the tiger's eye is just such a stunning, unusual shade of red. Another pair of earrings, because this shop had lots of lovely earrings that were intriguing. These ones are quite lightweight. Yeah, they're just costume ones. But very pretty, and they really have the look of gold and silver, don't they? Let's double check this one. No markings on them, but I will give them a proper check over before we do anything with them. And then this little brooch, which I saw in this shop a couple of months ago actually, and I really loved it, and I resisted buying it because I wasn't sure I would get my money back on it, but I couldn't resist it this time. It's got a really sweet retro look about it. I did find the artist online, and I'm sorry I can't remember their name right now, but just a sweet little style. That looks like it's never been worn, and it's a cute little box there. So those are the bits from one trip. Oh no, two, there are some more actually to show you from that trip. So let's get rid of that one. Oh yes, This one is probably going to end up in my jewellery box as well. Liquid silver and turquoise. I don't think it's Native American. It's got a modern looking clasp there as well. But it was £1.50. I can't resist a bit of silver and turquoise for £1.50. And then this is an intriguing set. So it's a very long necklace with silver, they kind of look like leaves. It's marked sterling on the clasp there. The box says Charisma Gold on it, so I need to have a look at that. I wonder if that might be a box from something else. And then there is a matching bracelet as well, which is like a wrap bracelet. It just needs a really good clean, but an unusual set. And then look at this one. So this is in a huge box, which I don't think is the original box, but it's a gorgeous lined box. And look at this piece. So this is a massive necklace. I'm assuming that it's not solid silver. It's going to need a test. There's no markings on it, which I think a piece of this size would have markings if it was silver. Certainly would if it was, you know, sold on the sold, you know, to a consumer rather than being a custom piece. But you never know, could be a custom piece without a hallmark. It's quite heavy. Let me know if you know anything about that. It's on a hinge here. So unusual. I had to pick that one up. I'm going to have to put that one on the floor because there's no space left on the table for it. And then, oh, I've got these bits as well from the same trip. So these are costume earrings, but they've got really pretty purpley and black freshwater pearls on them. They'll get cleaned up and possibly put onto new hooks. These ones I saw last time I went into the shop. They are little parrots, and I think they were £3 a pair last time I went in, which I thought was too much because they are just cheap costume pieces. Well, not necessarily cheap costume, but costume pieces. A really pretty enamel. This time they were £1, and so they came home with me. And they must have been in a little set, I think, because there is another pair as well. And these ones, they look like little lovebirds. They've got sparklies on as well. Quite sweet. And then these ones are owls. They're going to need a really, really good clean to bring them back to life. But I'm pretty sure that they are sterling. Let's just see. Yeah, there's a 925 on the back of them. Not quite sure how I'm going to clean those, because even if I silver dipped them, I'm not quite sure what would happen to the sparklies. But for £1, I had to give it a go because they're really cute little owls. These ones I thought were going to be silver, but I don't think they are. Let's have a look at one. It has got a mark on the back. It's like a swirl with an M underneath it. There we go. Anybody recognise that marking? They are clearly not silver because they would have a silver mark, but they look like really nice quality costume. They've got sweet little borealis crystals going down that centre sweep as well. Lovely, lovely. Oh, we've got another pair of wooden parrots from my wooden parrot earring collection. I don't think I have that colour. And then these are lovely lampwork glass earrings. They look like they've got some age to them. And they've got that lovely gold foiling in them. Lovely. So that was a very successful trip. And then last week I did another charity shop run, and I picked up these amber earrings, which you may have seen in my shorts. they will go into a whatnot show. This one, which looks like an alpaca or a low-grade silver, interesting cuff. This one, I don't know whether it will sell, but I just thought it was so unusual that I had to pick it up. No maker on it. If you recognise it, let me know. I haven't looked it up yet. This is a lovely string of gemstones. Off the top of my head, maybe chrome dioxide. Let me know again if you know. It was £3. What will I do with that one? I might make it into bracelets and earrings, or possibly we'll try and sell it first. I don't know. We shall see. And then the brooches that I mentioned, this was so exciting. The charity shop I always buy brooches from. I said to the lady on the till, "Where's your brooch stand? Are you not selling them anymore?" She said, "Oh, we just hadn't got space because we've got so much Christmas stock." She said, "You can have a look if you like." And she went and got me the whole box from out the back, and there was loads. I could have bought them all. But these were the ones that I picked. This one I have been looking at for ages in there. It's a modernist one. It reminds me of the Woolworths plates, if you know those, mid-century. And the reason why I haven't bought it is because this is loose, but I can glue that back into place. Isn't that interesting? This pair I had to get both because they're obviously from the same place, both Avon, probably 80s. Lovely piece of cloisonne. Is it a fish and crown? Yes, it's a fish and crown one. Really nice size as well. It's beautiful. And then look at this one. How gorgeous is that? Absolutely beautiful enamel gold tone. And I thought it said Coro on the back, but when I got it home I realised it says Tara. And Tara is the name of this style of brooch. It was based on something that was found from medieval times, maybe. Apologies if I've got that wrong. But it's sort of made in the style of, and I think that this manufacturer must have called themselves Tara after it. Beautiful, beautiful. This little cutie cat, isn't that sweet? Still got its little gems. Lovely enamel leaf. Look at that. Stunning. That's got a bit of age to it. There's no safety clasp on it either. It's a C clasp. That's a gorgeous one. And then I couldn't resist a bit of bling in this peacock. That's a more modern one. So that was another charity haul. And then I've got some car boot sale bits to show you as well. So first of all, it was a guy selling jewellery out of a Stackers box. Now, I use Stackers jewellery boxes for my jewellery collection. They're great because they're trays and you can expand it as you buy more jewellery. It's fabulous. I've got the large size, the biggest extra large size. This one is probably medium or large. I haven't looked it up actually in terms of sizing, but he only wanted £4 for this box. So I bought it. I don't know whether I'm going to use it for storage in the workshop or if I'm going to use it for my own jewellery yet. I haven't decided, but I had to have it for that price. And then from the same seller, I got this amazing brooch. It's like a marble. Look at that glass. It's lost some plating around the outside, sadly. And I did overpay for it, but I just loved the glass. I thought it was gorgeous. And then this one will probably make up for it. This is a gold-plated bracelet. It's a very heavy, and it's got a hidden clasp because it's sort of part of the design. How amazing is that? There's no maker's mark on it anywhere, so again, if you recognise it, let me know. I thought that was fabulous. These, where have these come from? I think they were from a lady that had all of her jewellery for 10 or 20p. I think I was just trying to make up to £1. I think that's why that one ended up in there. This one came from one of the dealer ladies that I speak to every time I go. It's amethyst and freshwater pearl on sterling silver. I found one online. This is a very odd mark. And I did find one online with a very similar mark, and it had been priced ridiculously and said it was Native American. It doesn't look Native American to me, but it is beautiful. So I need to find a chain for that, and then that will go into a whatnot show as well. So that was the top layer. And then we have this one, stripy acrylic, Sobril style, but not Sobril. I thought it was fun. This is a silver plated piece with a faux turquoise. Even faux turquoise seems to sell for me, so I decided I would get that. And then this is sterling from Accessorise, new on the card. I'm always finding Accessorise stuff new on the card. It needs a really good polish. I might have to cut it off the card in order to clean it, so we shall see. I think it says, yeah, Swarovski crystals in there. So that was a nice pickup. This one is Sarah Coventry GB inside. Really lovely rose. No markings on this one, just a cute little vintage gold tone brooch. Can't remember what came in that box, something I've already shown you. Of course I picked up a butterfly. There's always a butterfly. This one is PowerShell. PowerShell is always popular for me, and I just need to work at getting that sticky off the back, which I'll probably do with some white vinegar. That usually does the job quite well. This one's quite sweet. Little dichroic glass heart, and I think I'm going to move that onto a chain just to elevate it a bit, and I might move some of these beads over as well and use that cord for something else. And then these are freshwater pearls, which I will cut up and make into earrings and things. It's a lariat one that you just kind of loop it over while you're wearing it, I guess, like that. So there we go. What do you think? What was your favourite piece? Please do let me know in the comments. Hit me up with a subscribe if you don't already. The analytics tells me that most of you watching don't subscribe, or probably half of you watching don't subscribe. So please do hit that button. Hit the like for me. Check out the channel membership if you haven't already. We've got a lovely little group going on over there with some exclusive content. Watch something else, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.